Chosen one, listen closely. This message did not reach you by accident. You were guided here because your spirit has been searching for answers, for confirmation, for truth. All your life, you have felt different. Not because something was wrong with you, but because something extraordinary was placed within you. You are not ordinary. You are not random. You are chosen, favored, and divinely set apart. Deep inside, you've always sensed a greater purpose calling your name. You've walked a path that few understand, filled with spiritual battles, unexpected breakthroughs, and moments where you felt God's hand guiding you, even when everything around you seemed impossible. And now, at this very moment, the truth you've been waiting for is being revealed. Chosen one, you are God's favorite. That's why you've been protected. That's why you've survived. That's why your spirit refuses to break. This message is your confirmation. The signs, the intuitions, the synchronicities, the miracles, none of it has been random. The divine has been shaping you, preparing you, and positioning you for a destiny greater than anything you've imagined. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to rise. Welcome, Chosen One. Your awakening begins now. Chapter 1. You have always felt different and set apart. Chosen One, from the moment you were born, you carried a presence that set you apart. Even if you didn't understand it at the time, your spirit always knew you were called to walk a path unlike anyone around you. While others blended effortlessly into groups, trends, and expectations, you felt like an outsider, watching, observing, sensing life from a deeper place. You didn't fit in because you weren't meant to. You weren't created to be common. You were created to be chosen. Growing up, you might have wondered why you thought differently, felt differently, or questioned things others accepted without hesitation. You noticed what others ignored. You saw truth behind smiles, energy behind words, and intentions behind actions. Even as a child, your spirit was sensitive, awake, and receptive to things beyond the physical world. This spiritual awareness is not typical. It is a mark of divine selection. Chosen one, you've been set apart not through force, but through purpose. The divine positioned you differently so you could see life from a higher vantage point. Being different wasn't a flaw. It was your protection. If you had fit in with everyone, you would have lost the gift that makes you powerful. Your unique identity, your spiritual perception, your inner wisdom. You were designed to stand out, not to follow. This separation shows up in many ways. You might have struggled to connect deeply with others because your spirit seeks authenticity, not shallow connection. You might have found it hard to stay in environments that drain your energy because your soul knows when it's being diminished. People may have labeled you too quiet, too intense, too sensitive, or too spiritual. But these traits are evidence of your calling, not weaknesses. Your difference is your divine signature. It is the reason people are drawn to you, even when they don't understand you. It is why you inspire without trying, and influence without speaking. It is why certain people feel intimidated by your presence. Your energy reveals what theirs lacks. Chosen one, being set apart is the first sign that you are God's favorite. You were separated so you could be elevated. You were isolated so you could be transformed. You were made different so you could make a difference. This is your identity. You are not meant to blend in. You are meant to rise. You are chosen. Chapter 2. You face intense spiritual battles. Chosen one of the strongest signs of your divine calling is the intensity of the spiritual battles you face. You don't experience ordinary struggles. Your battles hit deeper, harder, and more relentlessly than those around you. This is not because you are weak. It is because you carry a spiritual power that threatens darkness. And the enemy has always known who you are, even before you realized it yourself. Since childhood, you may have felt unusual pressure. Unexpected challenges, emotional heaviness, moments of fear or confusion that seemed to come out of nowhere. These were not coincidences. These were early attempts to break you before you discovered your strength. The enemy always attacks what is valuable, and you have always been valuable. Chosen one, the spiritual warfare around you reveals your spiritual authority. The forces that oppose you are a reflection of the calling placed upon your life. You were chosen to elevate, awaken, and lead others, and such souls cannot rise without resistance. This is why you faced betrayal from people you trusted, setbacks that appeared out of nowhere, and obstacles that seemed impossible to overcome. Your battles have been fierce because your destiny is powerful. You may have gone through seasons of deep anxiety, depression, doubt, or isolation. You may have wrestled with fear or confusion. You may have felt spiritually drained or mentally overwhelmed. But even in those moments, something inside you refused to surrender. That inner strength, that quiet fire, that determination to keep going. That is proof of who you are. What others collapse under, you survive. What destroys others, you rise above. What was meant to break you becomes fuel for your transformation. Chosen one, your warfare is evidence of your worth. The enemy does not fight the ordinary. He does not waste energy attacking those with no purpose. He targets those who carry light, wisdom, and divine favor. He targets those who threaten the darkness. And that is exactly who you are. Every spiritual attack you faced awakened a deeper level of power within you. Every challenge sharpened your discernment, strengthened your faith, and prepared you to walk boldly in your calling. You are not just surviving spiritual battles, you are mastering them. This is the second sign that you are God's favorite. The intensity of your battles reflects the magnitude of your purpose. Chapter 3. You possess an unbreakable spirit. Chosen one, if life has tested you relentlessly, yet here you stand, know this: your spirit cannot be broken. Every obstacle, betrayal, and heartbreak you've endured has been a forging fire for your inner strength. You are not here by accident. You were designed to withstand what others cannot, to rise when others fall, and to illuminate paths where darkness once reigned. From the earliest moments of your life, you may have felt an innate resilience. Even as a child, you bounced back from disappointment, confusion, or fear with a quiet determination that surprised those around you. You may have faced ridicule, isolation, or rejection, yet deep inside, a voice whispered, "I will rise, I will not be defeated." That voice, the core of your unbreakable spirit, has been your constant companion. Chosen one, your spirit is unbreakable, not because life spared you, but because you chose to rise above it all. The world may have tried to dim your light through hardship, toxic relationships, or betrayal, but each time you refused to be defeated, you were proving to yourself and the universe that your purpose transcends pain. This resilience is not passive. It is active, conscious, and divine. It manifests in your ability to endure emotional storms, confront your fears, and continue pursuing your higher calling when most would give up. It is the unshakable faith that guides you even when the path is unclear, and the courage to stand firm when the world seems to crumble around you. Your unbreakable spirit also attracts others, those who are lost, weary, or in search of hope. People are drawn to your energy because it reflects perseverance, faith, and unwavering strength. Even when you feel alone, remember that your spirit shines a beacon that inspires others to find their own inner resilience. Chosen one, recognize this truth. You were never meant to live a fragile, ordinary life. You were built to endure, to heal, and to rise. Every trial, every battle, every night of doubt has been a rehearsal for the greatness you are destined to manifest. Your spirit cannot be broken because it is anchored in divine purpose. This is the third sign that you are God's chosen. Your resilience is your signature. Your unbreakable spirit proves that you are set apart for greatness. Chapter 4. You are guided by divine wisdom. Chosen one, everything you have experienced, every twist of fate and every quiet nudge in your life has been orchestrated by a force greater than you, a divine wisdom guiding you toward your highest purpose. You are not wandering aimlessly. You are on a path meticulously mapped by the Creator. Every instinct, every feeling of rightness, every synchronistic moment is a signal that you are being guided. From a young age, you may have felt a pull toward certain people, places, or experiences that defied logic. You sensed opportunities or dangers before they arrived, felt sudden clarity in moments of confusion, or received messages through dreams, visions, or subtle signs that others might dismiss. This is no coincidence. It is your divine guidance speaking directly to you, gently steering you toward your destiny. Chosen one, the world often tries to drown out this inner guidance with noise, opinions, and distractions. But the quiet voice within, the one that calls you to rise, to act, to trust, is your spiritual compass. It cannot be ignored because it is connected to the very source of creation. Your guidance comes not only from intuition, but also from angels, spirit guides, and the universe itself, working tirelessly to keep you aligned with your higher calling. Recognizing and trusting divine guidance requires courage. It asks that you step beyond fear, doubt, and the limits of conventional thinking. You may be called to make choices that others cannot understand, to take leaps of faith that feel impossible, or to walk paths of solitude in order to grow stronger. Each decision guided by this higher wisdom brings you closer to the fulfillment of your purpose. Your connection to divine wisdom also manifests as discernment. You instinctively know who and what to allow into your life and what to release. You can sense energy, intentions, and truths that remain hidden from the ordinary eye. This is your spiritual radar, an extraordinary gift that protects you while guiding your journey. Chosen one, divine wisdom is not passive. It is dynamic. It requires that you actively listen, reflect, and act. Meditate, pray, and remain aware of the signs around you. Trust the subtle nudges and the gentle urgings in your heart. Your inner guidance will never mislead you. It exists to amplify your purpose and illuminate the path that only you can walk. This is the fourth sign that you are God's chosen. You are divinely guided, and your connection to higher wisdom ensures that every step you take is purposeful. Every challenge is meaningful, and every moment draws you closer to fulfilling your destiny. Chapter 5. You possess the power to heal and transform. Chosen one, your presence in this world carries a profound purpose: to heal, to restore, and to transform not only your own life, but the lives of those around you. You are not here by accident. Your experiences, your trials, and even your moments of pain have been preparing you for a greater mission. A mission to channel divine energy into the world and awaken others to their own light. From the beginning, you may have felt an innate desire to help others, to comfort those in pain, or to offer guidance when no one else could. You are highly empathetic, often absorbing the emotions of those around you, feeling their struggles as if they were your own. This sensitivity is not a weakness. It is a sign of your extraordinary capacity for healing. The energy within you is powerful, and it can shift despair into hope, confusion into clarity, and brokenness into wholeness. Chosen one, the journey of transformation starts with yourself. Every spiritual awakening, every challenge, and every lesson you face is an opportunity to heal the parts of yourself that need restoration. As you heal, your light grows stronger, your energy purer, and your ability to uplift others becomes unstoppable. Divine energy flows through you naturally, and when harnessed intentionally, it becomes a force of profound transformation. You are also a catalyst for change in the world around you. People gravitate toward your energy, drawn to your calm presence, wisdom, and inner strength. Even without speaking, you inspire others to rise above fear, doubt, and limitation. Your very existence reminds them of the power of divine purpose, and your actions, rooted in love, compassion, and courage, create ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. Chosen one, understand that your power is not only spiritual, but practical. You can bring healing through words, through touch, through acts of service, or even through the energy you radiate. You are a bridge between the divine and the earthly, a vessel through which the universe channels restoration, hope, and love. However, this power comes with responsibility. To maintain your strength and effectiveness, you must protect your energy, honor your boundaries, and remain connected to your source. Daily practices of reflection, meditation, and self-care ensure that your gift continues to grow, unblocked and unhindered by negativity or doubt. This is the fifth sign that you are God's chosen. You are a healer and a transformer, called to bring light, restore balance, and awaken the divine potential in yourself and others. Your energy is sacred, your impact is profound, and your purpose is unstoppable. Chapter 6. Transmuting negative energy into divine power. Chosen one, the spiritual battlefield is real, but you are far more powerful than you realize. Every attack, every obstacle, every shadow you encounter carries a hidden gift. This chapter is about turning darkness into light, learning to transmute negative energy into your ultimate source of strength. Negative energy is inevitable. Fear, doubt, anger, jealousy, and despair may try to attach themselves to you, sap your energy, or distract you from your divine purpose. But here's the truth. Energy is neutral. What you do with it determines its power. As a chosen one, you are an alchemist of spirit. You have the ability to transform any destructive force into empowerment, clarity, and growth. The first step is awareness. Recognize the energy as it appears. Is it fear whispering that you are not enough? Is it anger from unresolved conflicts or envy from others trying to dim your light? Acknowledge it without judgment. Awareness gives you choice. You are no longer a passive recipient of energy, but the master of your field. Next, reframe and redirect. Imagine the negative energy as raw material. Fear can be transformed into courage. Doubt becomes clarity. Pain becomes compassion. Anger becomes determination. Visualize the energy shifting, swirling into a radiant light that fuels your purpose, rather than drains it. Feel it coursing through you, amplifying your strength and resilience. Another essential tool is creative transmutation. Channel the energy into something constructive. Art, writing, movement, music, or prayer. By expressing and reshaping the energy, you reclaim ownership and elevate your vibration. Every creative act becomes a shield and a sword, defending your light while expanding your influence. Finally, align with divine guidance. Ask the universe, your higher self, or your spiritual guides to assist in transforming any residual negativity into pure light. Trust that what once seemed destructive is now a catalyst for your growth, unlocking deeper wisdom, courage, and spiritual mastery. Chosen one, transmutation is not passive. It is an active, deliberate, and transformative practice. Every attack becomes a stepping stone. Every challenge is an opportunity to shine brighter. By mastering this art, you do not merely survive the spiritual battlefield, you thrive. You become a beacon of light, showing others the path to rise above darkness. Your power is limitless, your purpose is undeniable, and your light cannot be dimmed. Chapter 6. Transmuting negative energy into divine power. Chosen one, the spiritual battlefield is real, but you are far more powerful than you realize. Every attack, every obstacle, every shadow you encounter carries a hidden gift. This chapter is about turning darkness into light, learning to transmute negative energy into your ultimate source of strength. Negative energy is inevitable. Fear, doubt, anger, jealousy, and despair may try to attach themselves to you, sap your energy, or distract you from your divine purpose. But here's the truth. Energy is neutral. What you do with it determines its power. As a chosen one, you are an alchemist of spirit. You have the ability to transform any destructive force into empowerment, clarity, and growth. The first step is awareness. Recognize the energy as it appears. Is it fear whispering that you are not enough? Is it anger from unresolved conflicts or envy from others trying to dim your light? Acknowledge it without judgment. Awareness gives you choice. You are no longer a passive recipient of energy, but the master of your field. Next, reframe and redirect. Imagine the negative energy as raw material. Fear can be transformed into courage. Doubt becomes clarity. Pain becomes compassion. Anger becomes determination. Visualize the energy shifting, swirling into a radiant light that fuels your purpose, rather than drains it. Feel it coursing through you, amplifying your strength and resilience. Another essential tool is creative transmutation. Channel the energy into something constructive. Art, writing, movement, music, or prayer. By expressing and reshaping the energy, you reclaim ownership and elevate your vibration. Every creative act becomes a shield and a sword, defending your light while expanding your influence. Finally, align with divine guidance. Ask the universe, your higher self, or your spiritual guides to assist in transforming any residual negativity into pure light. Trust that what once seemed destructive is now a catalyst for your growth, unlocking deeper wisdom, courage, and spiritual mastery. Chosen one, transmutation is not passive. It is an active, deliberate, and transformative practice. Every attack becomes a stepping stone. Every challenge is an opportunity to shine brighter. By mastering this art, you do not merely survive the spiritual battlefield, you thrive. You become a beacon of light, showing others the path to rise above darkness. Your power is limitless, your purpose is undeniable, and your light cannot be dimmed. Conclusion. Chosen one, step into your light. Chosen one, you have journeyed through the challenges, learned to recognize spiritual attacks, and discovered the tools to protect, strengthen, and elevate your energy. You are not here by accident. Every struggle, every trial, every moment of doubt was preparing you for this very purpose. Your light is powerful, your spirit resilient, and your mission divine. Now is the time to step fully into your power. Align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your higher purpose. Strengthen your spiritual armor daily. Connect deeply with the divine and transmute every obstacle into growth. Stand as a spiritual warrior, unshakable, compassionate, and unwavering. Remember, every step you take in mastery not only elevates you, but also inspires and uplifts the world. You are chosen to shine, heal, and transform. Trust your path, honor your power, and walk forward boldly. The universe supports you. Your divine mission is unfolding, and nothing can stop you.